it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building something with the new Werewolf pack, yay! And we are building a tiny werewolf shack. So it is a tiny house, which means that it only has 64 tiles and you get all the benefits from that if you like to play with the tiny living stuff pack. And we are building in Moonwood Mill, and that's the world that came with the new pack, and I absolutely adore this world. It is so beautiful and stunning and it's absolutely my vibe. I really like all the foresty areas and I think it's a beautiful world. So yeah. And the lot here is also pretty cool. It's a 20 by 15 lot. I'm so happy that we got a 20 by 15 lot with the new world because I'm always up for those tiny builds and for those tiny lots. And yeah, I don't know. I'm even sad that I wish we would have gotten lots, or like in general, I wish there were lots which were even smaller than 20 by 15s because I don't know, but I just like to have those small little buildings and yeah. But anyways, we are building on the 20 by 15 here and it's in the upper left corner kinda. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I need to explain to you where the 20 by 15 is because there's only one in that world. And anyways, I tried to use as many items from the new pack as possible, and also this is my first build that I did with the pack, and therefore I'm still like experimenting stuff and trying to figure out what goes together with which items and all those things. And the build is kind of inspired by a picture from Pinterest, but just a little bit. I really made it I'm gonna put it on my Pinterest anyways if you're interested in seeing it. But I don't even know if there was a second store on that picture, like with the balcony thingy there. I don't remember. But yeah, anyways, I really wanted to use those new items like the staircase and everything, so I decided to add some kind of like balcony area there where the staircase goes. And yeah, also let me talk about those roofing textures there. Like, oh my god, I absolutely love them. It is so cool and they look amazing. And they even have those like little windows in them. It comes in two swatches, the roofing texture, and it comes like one swatch is just this messy thing and the other swatch also has a little window. Like you can see that on the left side of the building there a bit. And that is so cool. I absolutely love that. I think that is amazing. We need more stuff like that in the game. So of course I had to use it. And the whole build is also pretty much run down, I would say. And it's pretty much messy, or not really messy, more like abandoned, I would say. So it definitely fits a werewolf, I would say. It is for one sim only, or like a werewolf sim maybe. And there's also one bathroom, and downstairs there is kitchen, living room, dining area, and upstairs there's the bedroom. And yeah, I really had a lot of fun building this house. It took me about 1.5 hours to finish, and yeah, it's actually also not that expensive. I think it only is 27,000 simoleons. So, I mean, you could maybe delete some items and then you could also use it as a starter home. I think that should be possible as well. And yeah, I just really like to use a lot of those new debug items as well that we got with the pack. Like, yeah, I really like how it turned out, especially the exterior. I'm so happy that we got a new fence with the pack, or like all the fences we got with the pack. They look incredible. I absolutely love them. But especially this wooden fence. It's from the debug menu, but it looks pretty similar to the one we have in base game, but it is a little bit more like messed up. Not messed up, I don't know how to say that, like a little bit more destroyed, I would say, and it looks a bit older and used, and I really like those details there. So for the landscaping, I use those debug bushes, which are from the Werewolf pack, and then I'm using just base game flowers and bushes and everything to, I don't know, make it look a bit more messy and overgrown, I would say, and I also use this lavender thingies there. Yeah, so I didn't restrict myself to any packs here. I just wanted to experiment and go full in with all the packs we have and just try out everything. So yeah, but I think in general I'm definitely using the vampires pack the most, so that is the pack you would need for the build, but yeah. Also, I'm using some cottage living details here and there, the grass, and I'm still not over the debug from Cottage Living. It's been a year since that pack is out, or almost a year, and I'm still not. I still love to use it. Yeah, and now I'm just giving them a little dining area outside with a barbecue, and now we're decorating the balcony upstairs. I'm using these new chairs that we got and also those tile chair. And I'm also giving them a punching bag. And I think there's also gonna be a telescope on the outside here on the balcony. I think it will take me some minutes until I place it, because I figured that we have a telescope a little bit later. And I did had to move it a little bit around because it didn't work out the way I planned it. Because I had it under this like a roof thing, and my sim couldn't use it because it says it has to be placed outside. It definitely was placed outside. I mean, the balcony is outside, but I'm assuming because there was a roof above it, it didn't work. So I had to like twist some things around, but everything in this build works. Everything is functional. I playtested everything, and I actually had quite a lot of issues, and it took me some time until I figured out that it's the lamps from the new pack, because we did got some ceiling lamps with the new pack, and they are quite big and they block your sims from like going everywhere, and that was that's annoying. So I sized them down and then it worked. Yeah, but everything is functional. I made that sure. And I also added some stepping stones on the exterior as per usual, because I think they look cute and they really match the vibe here. But now we are working on the inside. So in the front we have a little entryway with a ladder which goes up to the second store. I really wanted to add a staircase, but it didn't work out. That was just, nope, it didn't work out. I couldn't make it work and fit, and yeah. So therefore I decided to use a ladder instead, but I think that is okay for like a little shack like this. It is already run down, and yeah, so I decided to just give them a ladder. But yeah, we're working on the kitchen now, which is here. And I'm using a lot of city living, I think. The counters and also the cabinets and the stove and the fridge, they are from city living, because they have this rundown look to them, and I think that's just perfect, so I used that. And I placed down the new table that we got. I think the table is pretty cool because it has this little detail that one of the legs is like on a book, and I think that's pretty cool. I don't know, I like that. I like those details. Even though I feel like you couldn't really use that table multiple times in a build, because then it would kind of feel repetitive. So it would have been cool if there would be a swatch like without the book. But I mean, it's okay. I'm happy with I like the table, so I'm not complaining. Also this mirror, oh my god, I love this mirror. The mirror is pretty cool. It has those cracks and everything, and that is amazing. So yeah. We're working on the entryway now. And I'm just adding some items like this coat hanger, and oh yeah, and I tried to add a mural here, one of the new ones, but I decided to use a poster again instead, which is also from the new pack. And I'm gonna use the mural, I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm gonna use that somewhere else, I think in the living room and also upstairs in the bedroom. Yeah. So now I'm just cluttering up that kitchen a little bit more with some details and some cute little items like the soap thing there, which I always place next to my sinks. I mean, I don't know how much sense it makes. You probably wouldn't have a soap next to every single sink in your house, but actually I have a soap in the kitchen as well, so I don't know, and doesn't matter. But I do that all the time just for some details. And yeah, oh, I also added some of those wall cracks here and there on the walls, which we got with the new pack, and they look amazing. I love to use them. And I used this, oh my god, I used this mural on the fridge actually, and that was so difficult to place there because I'm so used to the tool mod, but sadly the tool mod was broken and I need to take it out of my game, of the mods folder, because Moonwood Mill wouldn't load with the tool mod installed, so therefore I needed to delete that and waited for an update. I think the update did come out, I didn't want to restart my game and do all things, so I just decided to build without layout tool here for the build. Yeah, something I'm definitely not used to. It's definitely a struggle when tool mod is not updated yet, but I mean, it's okay. I managed. It's fine, and it's updated now, so perfect. Yeah, and now we are working on the living room, and yeah, I'm just trying to use as many items from the new pack as possible. So yeah, I really like the dresser we got as well. It comes like those 2 suitcases which are like stacked upon each other. They came with the new pack, and it's a dresser, and that looks so cool. I love that. So that is one of my most favorite items from the pack. Yeah, and here you can also see those very big lamps that I placed down, and I needed to size them down because otherwise your Sims won't be able to like go past them. And that really reminds me of the Paranormal lamps, because I had the same issue there, because they are so big and you needed to size them down because, yeah, it's something I oftentimes forget about. Like when I'm playtesting, the lamps are also something which are sometimes an issue, and that's something I tend to forget about. So now we are working on the bathroom, and I think it's the first time that I ever used this toilet, but I did use it because of the window, and it didn't really fit otherwise because the window was like too big and I didn't want to change it, and you know, so therefore I used this toilet from Get to Work. But yeah, the sink that I'm using is from, how's that pack called? A Laundry Day. Oh, and now I'm using the telescope. Yeah, I placed it down there, but it's not functional there, so I changed that up later. Yeah. Okay, so, but I think we are finished with the build almost. I think at least. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you think about the build in the comments, and also tell me what you think about the new pack. I would love to know if you got it. Like, what do you think? Do you like it? What do you think about the gameplay? Because I heard that there's a lot of lore, and I heard that the gameplay should be quite fun, but I haven't tried it out, and I probably will never try it out because I'm a builder. I don't really do gameplay. But anyways, so thank you for watching. You can find the build on the gallery already. It's uploaded on under sunnysimsieYT. That's my gallery ID. And you can also find the tray files on my Patreon. And the gallery link and also the link to the Patreon tray files are linked in the description box. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!